and maybe we can come back this afternoon and resolve this thing. What the hell is the sense of just waiting and waiting? You're going to come back pretty much with the same thing because they know a heck of a lot more than we do. I'm willing to give up like a few calories.
Well,
I'm the only one? All right.
well, I put based on the information that we asked, and I know the consultants are here, I'm thinking asking Mr. Lawson's financial chair to hear across the board from the administration. That's my request. That's what I'm going to stand by. I'm asking that we have a special council meeting on next Tuesday, Mr. Marshall. If that fits the schedule, Mr. Lawson's finance chair along with personnel to conclude this process so we can move forward with the action that we need to take deemed necessary based on all the comments today. You know, if we waited this long, and I thank Mr. Nancy for his report. I know the pressure's on to get this done, but we want to make sure it's done fair, right, across the board, with all the information available.
And good part, I appreciate the administration sharing its concerns with you and sharing your concerns to address the compression issue. And I'm anxious to hear that as well. And I think they certainly move in that direction. And that may be something, the back end of trying to address that issue could be as costly, quite frankly, as what we're doing now, which is probably slightly over 300 sometimes.
Okay, with that said, I would like to thank you for your report, for your information before this committee today. With that being said, Mr. Marshall, if you can inform the administration based on that schedule and schedule a special meeting along with myself and Mr. Lawson to conclude this process.
Mr. Johnson, could we also at your special meeting address the confirmations of Mr. Foster and Ms.
That's what he said. Yeah, we're also going to address that and take those matters up at that time.
So we need a motion to lay all three items.
And take them up at the special meeting a week from today.
I'm not on the committee. I'm not on the committee.
It's been moved by Mr.
Right there,
Silver, Hobbs, and Johnson.
Okay, I'm here. Okay, let me carry this motion down to the speak. You move and I second that we take appropriate action and wait for that special council meeting with finance and personnel with all items presented at that time. And we will inform the public of the time and date of a week from today. Mr. Dixon.
I just wanted to ask a question.
Okay, you come to the podium, Mr. Dixon.
Got to be a comprehensive.
Yeah. Council meeting. Right. Mr. Dixon.
I just want to make a statement, and I have one person. I want to commend the consulting firm and the council and the mayor for undertaking this venture, because certainly any city is going to be as good as those employees that serve it from day to day. And certainly as the chairman, I think expediting this is very important. However, I think the chairman is making a wise decision in holding this out for a week. And my one question is, with this comprehensive report, has this been shared department by department for employees to review, and then within that week's time, I think it's going to be beneficial to the council to hear from your employees after seeing the finished document.
Ms. McGills.
Yes. Mr. Raj will address that, but I would suggest that employees are not to be contacting their council members to discuss their personal incomes and job situation with the council members. They may discuss matters of general principle, but not a personal matter.
As far as the employees knowing about the pay and classification plan, as soon as it was adopted by the Civil Service Commission, a copy was dispersed to each department. They were told that we would be implementing this. Our deadline, or what we anticipated to be the deadline, was August 9th payroll. Of course, with it being delayed as such, we'll have probably the end of September before we can get it implemented. They have an appeal process that they will be apprised of. It was supposed to start September 1. That will probably be delayed until October 1st. But in the appeal process, once they get the job descriptions and stuff in their hands, it will be reviewed with them, with their department heads. And
Good, Mr. Raj.
it will be reviewed with the department head. Each department head will get with each employee. They'll review it, provide them with a copy, and then they will be able to appeal to the commission. They will let us know what problems they're experiencing or what they feel was inadequate in their job description. Once we get those, we'll get with the administration to confirm that there is indeed a problem. If it's something they're doing they're not supposed to be doing, then we'll give it to the proper person that's supposed to be doing the job. We will send those back to the consultant if they're major and have them reevaluated. But they have an appeal process not through the city council but through the commission.
Thank you, Mr. Raj. Any other questions? No other questions? I would like to adjourn this meeting. This meeting is adjourned.